The world the most? Is it love? Is it a common goal? Something unique? Something the same that we all relate to? Let's not say a city. Maybe let's not say like the whole world. We're too far from that. A city may be enough. Specifically Chicago. So, what makes Chicagoans unite together? Is it something what I just said before? Or maybe a certain hole, a rat hole? That's right, your eyes do not deceive you. This is a Chicagoan rat hole. It is in the streets of Chicago's neighborhood, and to some people it may look like some kind of other kind of rodent, like a squirrel or something, but it's definitely a rat because I can see the tail and the arms. This is really funny because it looks like a cartoon rat when every time, like in Looney Tunes, while a coyote fall from a giant cliff, he just leaves a giant crater in the earth, and this is what exactly it looks like. Now, I don't know what about you guys, but to me, this is something interesting because, come on, it's a rat hole. This is something, historically beautiful. This is going to like the history textbooks of the history of Chicago. I mean, look at it. It definitely looks like a rat, and yeah, it's been there for like a few years, probably since it's been cemented, and we don't know why. So for those who don't know, this rat hole was probably made during construction. Maybe a rat got stuck in there and died, and then you had to remove it. But I didn't know why they didn't, fill the hole with cement because I don't know. Maybe because they were too lazy to do it. I mean, this is Chicago. What did you expect? Okay. Anyways, but for all that, this somehow kind of rat hole that landed in Chicago actually unite the world of Chicago. There's been going on here. People like starting throwing pennies in there and putting butt chugs and alcohol and the whole. It's kind of like a funeral. Like, this is for you, but just think of Jack Daniels and then pour some in there. It's like a graveyard. So we don't know what the actual rat is, but the community name it Chimmy. So rest in peace, Chimmy. There, I don't know why you go down to, I don't know why you stay there, or why was he in the middle of the road in the first place while it's being cemented? Oh, it's rats. I can't judge. It's been wild. People are start making shrines and even like I don't know, memorials. There's weddings, proposal marriage. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna show you the whole thing because I'm tired of editing. Not actually editing. I was just gonna pause this and show my camera in front of the laptop. But yeah, what I'm saying is there were weddings. You see two guys getting wedding. Yeah, it's a gay wedding or whatever. And there's proposals. There's funerals, and even like a priest wearing a rat hat. You're just gonna have to watch it yourself in the news or something. I just do it. It's brought in so much attention. There were pennies everywhere. It was like a freaking bunch of pennies that were spattered everywhere. I know, like, why would they do that? It was like a bunch of homeless men could just take pennies anywhere, take those pennies and buy himself a meal. Maybe that's what the Lord Chimmy, desires. That's the name of the rat, though. Yeah, they decided to name Chimmy. It's gone so far they even start throwing like cheese slabs. Like square cheese that you put in the burgers. They pick cheese and then slap it in there. It's becoming a big of a trend here. It's not known, but I just found out about this and it's so freaking funny. Because what do you expect? It's a hole, and it makes people go together, and everyone's looking at it. It's like the biggest concert or something, or some kind of what is the thing called when you go around the world? Not going on a road. When you go on a road trip and you see like signs there, I don't know, like things in you gotta stop at a road trip and then you find this in your. But that's not all I have to say. Sometimes not all good stories comes with a happy ending. So the neighbors really don't like this because people are leaving food here. People are leaving coins, money, and it's not just that. It's also attracting other rats. So they're attracting Chimmy's cousins or relatives here. It's probably a good thing. Well, not definitely. It's not good a thing because the neighbors are just disgusted and they're not mad though. They're just really annoying. The neighbors have officially put a sign that says to please respectfully not to do this anymore and put food away because they're not mad. They just really don't want to put stuff there because it will attract more rats and it's getting a bit loud and annoying for them. I kind of wonder how the neighbors think. I think they still find it funny because, come on, what did you expect? This is something that is out of the wild, and actually, there's a lot of tons of stuff happening out there. So what after is this, statement, this sign was put in there? I don't know. Not a lot of people probably came back here or throw cheese or splatter Jack Daniels right in the hole anymore. Maybe they put a sign or maybe like put stop waste like, hey, please, can you like turn around and like go the other way to not visit the rat hole, because we just don't want a lot of people making a fuss about this. Now for the Chicago rat hole, this is gonna be pretty sad for you, for Chicagoans right here. Someone tried to cement it or try to put concrete in there just to make it less annoying, or people are just annoyed that there is a lot of fuss that's going on in the streets of Chicago. It is something, it's like a memorial right there, or like a piece of something abandoned from like an ancient tribe who put it there. Oh, it's a sign. That means the ancient rat Jimmy was here. He was, I don't know, he was walking around, and then the government just, decided to cement the sidewalk. Jesus, this is truly wonderful. There's more weird shit going on there. Someone tried to, I don't know, coat it with something. I forgot what it is. There was a guy who's trying to mold the hole. I don't know. He's trying to pick it up and make it like a souvenir. And he's gonna put a trophy on top of his house or in the shelf. I'm like, yeah, I've been there. I've been there, kids. I've seen the Chicago rat hole. If the rat hole does, get removed, then I'm not mad. It makes sense that the neighbors really want to move this thing, because we don't want any more fusses going on in your house. We don't know what's going on there. We don't know if the pennies and the cheese that they put in there are probably going to attract other animals and start eating food out the gutters. Maybe kids will probably eat it because kids are dumb. They probably steal pennies. Even the government of Chicago is planning just to move the entire slab, just like the whole slab. Probably like I don't know how long. It's probably like this, and then probably just put it in a souvenir. It's gonna put them in the Museum of Chicago right there, just in case people would like to see this historical event. Overall, I think this story is very funny, and I really enjoy watching it. There are a lot of memes about it. It makes me laugh. It makes me chuckle like an old Hardy. See a sailor, har har har, like that. But anyway, yeah, that's it. Really appreciate the whole. Really appreciate the people, but I hope they don't get too rough and too loud, so your kids will try to sleep. And rest in peace, Jimmy. He was a rat. He was a good rat. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.